In a distant corner of the cosmos, where the laws of nature took on a mind of their own, there existed a world unlike any other, a realm of flying planets, moving trees, drifting clouds, and fearsome monsters. This place was known as Etheria, a land where the sky was an ocean, and the planets were the islands that sailed through it. In Etheria, the planets were not bound by any orbit. They floated freely, gliding through the vast expanse of the sky, their surfaces lush with vibrant forests, crystalline lakes, and towering mountains. These planets were alive, each with its own personality and will. Some were gentle, drifting slowly through the sky like giant, benevolent creatures. Others were wild and unpredictable, darting through the heavens with a speed that could rival the fiercest storm. The trees of Etheria were no less extraordinary. Their roots did not anchor them to the ground. Instead, they roamed freely across the landscapes. These towering giants could walk, their branches swaying like arms, their leaves rustling with a voice of their own. The trees were guardians of the land, moving to wherever they were needed, offering shade to the weary and fruit to the hungry. But they were also fiercely protective of their domains. The clouds were more than mere collections of vapor. They were living entities, floating lazily through the sky, sometimes gathering to form great flotillas that would sail across the sky in majestic parades. These clouds could take on any shape, their forms shifting and changing at will, creating fantastic creatures and landscapes in the heavens above. On rare occasions, they would descend to the ground, enveloping the land in a thick, otherworldly fog, where reality itself seemed to bend and twist. But amidst the beauty and wonder of Etheria, there lurked great dangers. Fearful monsters roamed the skies and lands. Creatures born of the very elements that made up the world. There were the sky serpents, enormous winged beasts that coiled through the air with the grace of a dragon and the speed of a falcon. Their scales shimmered with the colors of the dawn, and their eyes glowed with an ancient, malevolent intelligence. On the ground, the Terra behemoths ruled. These colossal creatures were made of stone and earth, their bodies as large as mountains. They moved slowly, but their strength was unmatched, capable of shaking the very ground with each step. Their roars could be heard for miles, a sound that sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. The most terrifying of all were the void shadows, creatures of pure darkness that dwelled in the space between worlds. They had no form of their own, but they could manifest as whatever their prey feared most. They were silent, creeping horrors that could slip through the smallest cracks and crevices, appearing without warning to engulf their victims in an inescapable darkness. The people of Etheria lived in harmony with their world, understanding the balance between beauty and danger. They built their homes in the treetops of the wandering forests, on the floating islands of the sky, and even within the clouds themselves. They revered the living world around them, offering respect and tribute to the planets, trees, and clouds, and always remaining vigilant against the monsters that prowled the land.